Number 10 we have I Become a Sacrifice Princess. Princess Brianna lost her identity as the real princess when someone switched her with her own daughter. After that, Princess Brianna become a vagrant orphan and live as a commoner. Few years later, the emperor itself saw her in the streets and bring her in the palace. That's where she saw the fake princess who snatched her position. Also her two older brother is giving her a hard time, while their father doesn't show any affection to her. But that doesn't mean our Princess Brianna just took the pity and harassment she gets. This manhwa is so cool and realistic, it's because of the favoritism of her father and brothers, while she just stand only for herself. Number 9 we have Somehow I Raised a Prince. It's about Adele, an orphan who live in his uncle who likes gambling, while her wife and children are abusing her and throwing every angrier to her. One day, Adele took the beating of her auntie and got thrown out of the house. While finding a shelter to stay with, she saw a tree with a really big hole inside it. She then entered the tree. As she entered, saw a really big egg. With the thought of the egg being abandoned, she take care of it until it hatch. The egg hatch and a very cute little dragon come out. That's the start where Adele life turned upside down. This manhwa is giving me Cinderella vibes, because of her auntie and cousin, but it's a really good manhwa and has a very interesting storyline. At number 8 we have How to Raise a Demon King's Child. It's about Yoon Jae-young, a person who make a contract with the Demon King just to take revenge to the people who take him as a dust. 3 years later after Yoon Jae-young make a contract to the Demon King, the Demon King asks a service in return of the wealth and power he gave to Yoon Jae-young, and that service is to take care of his son, the successor of Hell, while Yoon Jae-young on the other hand, don't have a slightest care or love for babies, because he believes that babies are selfish, while our female lead is Ji-yoon, an unemployed person who only good at babysitting. She happened to see Yoon Jae-young doing the wrong things to a baby, so he helped him in taking care of the baby, but that's where his life will get involved in Demon King's child and servant. This manhwa is so cute and adorable, just like the Demon King. At number 7 we have I Only Came to Find My Dad. Despite not having a dad, Louise lived happy and peacefully with her mother in the countryside. But one day, Louise's mom died for unknown reason. Before her mom died she told her that her father is alive and he is a noble man. With the last word from her mother, Louise traveled to find his father in the city where noble people lives. Days passed, she find her father's bones laying in his bed. She got shocked and don't know what to do. But beside her is her self-proclaimed uncle who's behind to all the things that happened to Louise and her family, from losing her mother and father, and even the reason why she died. But the time got back at the time when his mother is almost dying. That's when our little female lead take her revenge and write her own destiny. At number 6 we have The Wife Contact and My Daughter's Nanny. It's about Zhang Xiao, a 22-year-old freshly graduate who wanted to achieve her very own dream. But everything she planned from very beginning was suddenly destroyed by that one particular man. Mu Chen on the other hand is the CEO of a very famous company. But he has a child to take him with, her daughter Mu Ya. One time Zhang is passing the street and Mu Chen driver happened to hit Zhang. With that they had an argument and little baby Mu Ya came out of the car and called Zhang as her mother. With the cuteness Mu Ya has, Zhang hold Mu Ya and carries her. But that is the start she going to be a babysitter with a very high monthly payment. This story is a battle of the father and the babysitter for the love of our cutest baby Mu Ya. At number 5 we have There Was a Hero. It's about L, the first line of defense for the demon realm. He's been waiting for the hero to defeated him for the last 7 years. One day, L encounter the hero. But to his surprise the hero is so weak and got killed with just a little swing. Together with the hero a monk and mage. Apparently the mage is pregnant with the hero, who don't even care about their baby. So L came up with this idea of training the hero to kill him, and that's where their adventure start. I don't know but I feel like this manhwa is going to be a little sad, because of the fact that L trained the hero to kill him. At number 4 we have I Raised a Black Dragon. This manhwa is about Eleanor, a powerful and evil villainess who could even surpass the strongest person in the world. But Eleanor is not really the Eleanor it used to be. It's because Eleanor already died but someone from the modern world possesses her body. While Eleanor is walking to her house, she happened to see an egg. Thinking it's a blessing she took it to her house. The next morning she saw that the egg hatch and show a dragon. Eleanor wanted to get rid of the dragon so she always put it away to her house. But the dragon keep on coming back. The dragon transform into a human baby and Eleanor give him to someone to take the baby with them. But someone saw them and Eleanor got an arrest warrant from the male lead, and that's where their story start. At number 3 we have female led as trying to make me her stepmom. It's about Daisy, the person who lead her friends to write their own fantasy and make it as a one novel. When Daisy opened her eyes, she saw the things and person that is in the novel they wrote, with the thought she's going to be a rich person in that novel because she know the lottery number and everything. But what happened is the otherwise. One day Daisy lent the necklace she brought to her friend, but her friend got caught by the authorities and she got questioned by the Duke, the father of the main character of the novel they wrote, and that's where Daisy's story start. This manhwa is so cute and funny at the same time. It suits those person who likes reading a light novel with a good plot and storyline. Number 2 we have I found a husband when I picked up the male lead. It's about Lizelle, a person who came from a very rich family, but because of her family using their money for her extravagant and luxurious life, they got bankrupt. With Lizelle is thinking to pay off their debts. She saw a poster saying that the Duke is finding a lost child with a reward that is so much more than their debts. Lizelle on the other hand is a person who got reincarnated into books she's reading, so she basically know where the lost child are. She then go this small village and get the child out of the trash. She then go to the Duke residence and present the child to him, but the Duke need to confirm that it's his child, so Lizelle stay in the Duke residence and that where the story starts. At number 1 we have How to Hide the Emperor's Child. It's about Aztel Leston, the Duke Leston daughter and Lestille Empire former empress, the unlucky lady with the shortest record in history of Lestille for lasting only one night after her marriage with the emperor. After spending a night with the emperor, she got divorced and thrown out of the palace, while her family also thrown her away. Surprisingly she found out she's pregnant with the emperor's child but don't want the emperor to know. But things happen and she need to go to the palace, together with her child who calls her auntie when somebody is around the corner. This manhwa is so cute but I'm a little disappointed on what the male lead did just because of the father of our female lead. That's it. I hope you guys have a great time watching this video and figure out what manhwa you should read next. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you like this video. Also share it with your friends who also having a hard time choosing a new manhwa to read.